We arrived in Valletta and I'm absolutely starving. It's 4 p.m. We decided to go now to the food market. It's newly renovated. I think they finished renovating it about 2 years ago. It's an old food market. I think it's very beautiful inside to sit, but also to find special foods and drinks. So I'm so much looking forward to getting there. That's the food market. The upper side of the building has been newly built. I don't know when exactly, but I estimate a couple of years ago. It wasn't here 3 years ago when we've been here. Oh, now it's time to to eat and drink. Hopefully a nice espresso. Day 2 in Malta, more precisely on Gozo Island. I arrived here pretty late. It was 10 p.m. It has been a long day, a long journey, and I was exhausted. But I arrived well and I slept very good. It's very, very quiet here. I chose this place, this accommodation place on purpose because I know that it's quiet. I've been here 3 years ago, so last time. And this complex is run by an English lady, very, very nice lady, Sharon, thank you. And yes, it's very important for me to have it quiet and cozy and clean. It has nothing to do with Corona, but it's a matter of comfort. So everything is spotless. And usually when I go on holidays, I prefer to be in a hideaway. So not to be in touch with people or to see people or very touristy spots. It's important to be in the middle of the nature, to have maybe a little garden or something to look out through the window. So to have it quiet, not many people around, but more nature. And this spot is amazing. It has 3 rental units, and although it's under the same or in the same complex, we don't interact with the other guests. All 3 units are occupied, but we don't see or hear anyone. And the lady here told me that on purpose she didn't build swimming pools to these units because it would be noisy, and I think she's absolutely right not to have a swimming pool. Now I will go to Victoria. Victoria is the capital of the island, and I hope to catch the next bus, which will leave in a couple of minutes from Victoria, to go to the beach, because I'm craving to feel the breeze, to maybe go into the water a little bit, to simply relax. So I'm prepared. I took everything that I will need there, and I will be filming for you, because now in October it's something special simply to be at the beach here in Europe. And yeah, so that's it for today. I will have to go to a supermarket later, a supermarket that I like very, very much. I've been coming here for the last 12 years, 12, 13 years, so everything is familiar. And I appreciate that many good things haven't changed and others have improved. Always a pleasure. So now I have to rush until very soon. So this is our rental unit. That's the second one. There is a little garden here. And the main entrance. These stairs lead to our unit. And somewhere here, but I forgot where, is the other unit. So unit C. Look, lizard. Bus station must be just a couple of minutes away from here. There is a little grocery store, family run, just besides. So, yes, I already see the bus station. So I arrived in Victoria. Now I'm going to take the next bus that will take me to the beach. It rained a bit, as you can see here on the street, but I'm not giving up. I will go to the beach. It's still sunny, it's warm. I'm coming here since I think 2008, and it feels so surreal to see the nonas in the bus wearing a face mask. I don't know how the situation it is here in Malta, but to enter here you have to be vaccinated, otherwise you will be staying in a quarantine of 14 days. So I hope that they are not too affected by the pandemic. Here is the main bus terminal, and my bus will be leaving from that corner. The bus ride took about 20 minutes. I arrived at El Ramla beach, and now I'm ready to meet the sea.
The last breath of summer is blowing down our necks, and soon we'll wave goodbye to the fleeting bliss, because you are like a tidal wave, ripping up my life, not living without a trace.
Good morning from Gozo Island, here in Malta. I had such a good night's sleep. Now I'm having a double espresso. Yesterday it has been such a beautiful day. From late afternoon until late evening I've been at the beach, El Ramla beach, and it's so good to simply holiday in October because still the weather is warm and there are almost no tourists. Also yesterday there were just a couple of people, and you can always find your favorite spot on the beach or anywhere in the nature. So yes, I did absolutely nothing, simply relaxed at the beach. I didn't even have time to read much. I had my book with me, but I so much enjoyed it. I was wearing a black long dress, maybe you've noticed it. I've made it a couple of weeks ago without any intention of any occasion, but then I saw it in my wardrobe and I said I should take it with me on Malta. And I thanked myself because it was absolutely perfect yesterday. The sea breeze going into the light texture of the dress made me feel so good. And yes, I fully enjoyed everything, every second, every minute. I'm wearing Eau Sans Sense by Diptyque. It's a Eau de Cologne, I think. I hope I pronounce it correctly. It fits so good to the smell, to the weather here, to the climate. So yes, everything is good, everything is fine. I will continue to film also today. I will be staying 3 more days here on Gozo. Usually I'm spending 3 weeks at a time, but this time it has been, or will be 5 days in total. It has been so relaxing. It has been absolutely wonderful. Exactly what I needed, what I was looking for. There were only 2 or 3 families, so almost empty. And I could fully relax again. I enjoyed it. And I hope that you could also get a sense through the screen of this peacefulness and simply being in the middle of the nature. Now we are waiting for the bus. It should arrive in any minute. And we'll go to Victoria, which is the capital of Gozo. There they have 2 big supermarkets. Yesterday evening we went to one supermarket. We love to check what new brands they have or foods that we don't have in Vienna or we don't find in Vienna. Today we'll go to the other supermarket, so I will take you with me. I hope that I can film inside there. Then we'll go to our accommodation to take a shower, to change, to unpack all the wet towels. And the plan for the evening is to go to the cinema, watch James Bond. We couldn't buy the tickets online, so you can only buy them half an hour before the movie begins, movie starts. I hope it won't be busy, but it's Wednesday, so it shouldn't be crowded. And yes, that was the day until now. And come with me, I will show you more also tomorrow. I have a program scheduled, but you'll see what's about tomorrow. These are the fresh fruits and vegetables. A lot is grown here on the island. Here are the fresh juices and dairy products, pre-packed cheese and yogurts, coffees, delicatessen, and butter. Lots and lots of wines, Italian ones mostly, wines, spirits. I see some Australian wines, French. I'm looking for some pre-packed salads and I don't find. I'm a bit disappointed. Oh, I see some here. I will check because I want a big salad this evening. I'm craving for a big salad. I can cook it. I don't need a pre-packed one. Ah, yes, I see here something. So I'm back at the vegetables section. Italian salads. That's fine for me. Yes, absolutely fine. Some avocado I will get. This looks like an interesting cake. I'm going to try it. I don't know what it is. Cake bars with caramel. Oh, I don't know them. I love Galetti crackers. Maybe some of you know them. But yes, I'm going to show them a bit. Different sizes. Look, mini Galetti. I love Hellmann's mayonnaise and ketchup. I don't easily find it in Vienna. The supermarket's offer was not satisfying, so I think that the other supermarket is better. But I found some things for dinner tonight, and I also found something else. You'll see later, but it's about finding a solution to cover my microphone, to sew a protection cover. So I got a pillow, a fluffy pillow, and I hope that I can transform it into a protection cover because I don't have anything else. And here on Malta is windy, so I will need it. Now we are heading to the bus station. We are at the cinema. It's right there in the back. It's a beautiful cinema building. Unfortunately, we couldn't get our tickets. They didn't have anything available for us, just very front, in the very front row. And we booked for tomorrow evening, more central, towards the back. It's just booked, it's reserved, so we didn't pay. We can change our mind. We can call and tell them that we don't come. So we will decide tomorrow if we want to come back here. And we are very close to Cittadella. It's a beautiful, beautiful construction. You'll see. I will give you a little bit of the history. We'll also film tomorrow during the daylight. But now, simply to spend the evening here is a good option, is a good choice. There are some people walking. I see a cat, a beautiful cat, walking towards us. So I will show you a little bit around how it looks now in the evening. And we will see each other again tomorrow morning. It's very windy today, but it's still wonderful. It's 1 p.m. and one of the other habits that I like doing here on Gozo is coming to Kempinski Hotel to simply treat myself with a snack or a cocktail or a nice coffee, ice cream, whatever. I also like to bring a book with me to sit down, relax, doing nothing. And staying in a hotel overnight is not really an option for me because I'm very specific, but I love the atmosphere. I love coming here. It's really, really nice. It's my favorite spot. Also Tacheng. Tacheng is also in Gozo. So I just ordered a double espresso, an ice cream, an avena shot, so not much, but perfect for today, perfect for now. I'm wearing the dress that I've made for this occasion for Malta. Maybe you noticed it already. Also, you could see more of it in the other episode, in the previous episode. It's absolutely perfection because it got soaked wet a bit earlier in the morning. It got wet and I don't know, 10-15 minutes later it dried, so I have no problem wearing it now at the hotel. And yeah, I will film a little bit around. Everyone is so nice and polite and sweet. I will just enjoy for a couple of hours here. Shop that I know and like, but unfortunately it is closed. Maybe because of the afternoon time, maybe they will open in the evening again. It's a shame because they have many types of authentic lace, so made here, not in China. It's located in a nice square in Victoria. But I'm not giving up. I will check other shops. I'm in a jewelry store and I'm going to try some earrings. I love earrings, so I like to buy earrings. And I found some silver ones. Those are dragonfly.
Penny, do you need help?
Oh, so sweet.
Yeah, if you need me, because Maxine can stand there.
Those are also very sweet with the pearl.
Thank you. If you need me, just shout.
And the flower. So it's hard to choose which ones. I'm not going to put them in out of hygienic reasons, but what do you think? This or this? So I decided to buy these earrings, a silver pair representing the Maltese cross and a silver pair gold-plated representing a flower. It was not easy to choose. They had many models that I liked, but I'm happy with my choice. It is said that Malta has one church for every day of the year, and it is not far from the truth, because indeed in Malta you will find over 350 churches, and I love to visit those one or two Catholic churches with each of my visits. They also have festas, so if we are here during one of those festas, is a wonderful experience to simply see the local traditions, the local Catholic traditions. Madonna is very important for them here, and they celebrate it with a lot of feast and joy. And in the village where we are staying, in Sanat, there is a big, beautiful church. I will take you now with me. And I've been here a couple of times. It's wonderful. Today I will take it easy. After that we are going to Victoria, to Cittadella. It's a beautiful weather. It's not very warm because it's an open space there, so it's not warm, it's beautiful. And after Cittadella I'm planning to try again the lace shop, because yesterday, as I was downloading the videos from yesterday, I saw in the image that if the lace shop is closed, you'll have to ring at number 34 at the bell and somebody will come. So I hope that I will be lucky, because it will be wonderful to show you the local, so the Gozo Island lace. And yes, that's the plan. Today is the departure day. I will go home, but a bit later in the afternoon to have a meeting. So I'm enjoying every minute here on the island. And here is the church of Sanat. One rule that I didn't know about entering a church here in Malta is to have your shoulders covered. So not necessarily by a scarf that would be ideal to also cover your hair, but simply not to wear straps. I was once requested to put something on my shoulders when I entered a church in Valletta, and respectfully I did that. I returned. I hope that it's not closed. It would be a shame, because I would like to find some moments of peace here, to pray for my loved ones, for you, and I hope that it's not closed. And if it is closed, then I will go to Cittadella, because there is another church there. This alarm is from a car there selling fruits and vegetables, so the driver is announcing that he's around. It is closed, unfortunately. We tried all the doors. I'm a bit disappointed, but I cannot change it. I'm happy that I tried it. I came here. You can see how nice it is, and I will try to find an open church. The lace shop looks opened, or at least half opened, because I see a gate here. Could we come inside to have a look at the lace? Thank you.
You can have gifts also for Christmas.
No, exactly, yes,
cards,
yes. Instead of, I don't know, chocolates, or
That's right, yeah.
this remains. This remains.
That's right.
It's so hard to choose. It's stuck in my mind to visit you again.
Yes, lots of people do that.
We are in front of the lace shop. We just left. We spent almost 1 hour inside. I found many beautiful pieces. Everything was beautiful, but I found some pieces that I bought. Also here. I'm not going to show you now. We are going to Cittadella, and there I will unpack and show you more in detail. But I'm so happy. The lady, I know the lady. She didn't recognize me, but I know her. I've been here 4 years ago, and she does everything still with a lot of passion and love. So I'm happy I've made it, and I have a piece for a dear friend inside here, and other pieces for me, for my house, for the shop. So I will show you. This is the church in Cittadella by day. Unfortunately, it looks closed as well. It never did before, but I guess it's in connection to the pandemic. The cathedral is opened. It costs €5 to visit it, but it also included the visit at the museum. And yes, I will be able now to sit down, to pray, and then visit the museum.
The last breath of summer is blowing down our necks, and soon we'll wave goodbye to the fleeting bliss. Because you are like a tidal wave, ripping up my life, not living without a trace. And you know that I'm your silent patient. You know I'm your silent patient. I've been waiting.
And now we are entering the cathedral's museum, which is located at the back of the cathedral. Here on this board You can see the history of Cittadella. You can read some information starting with 5,900 before Christ. It's fascinating. The setting is modern, easy to follow. For example, here in this showcase you have popes and prelates, memorabilia, bequests and memorabilia. Very interesting for me to see all the textiles that I've been still using. The highest quality of craftsmanship, woodwork, everything at the highest standards. On the first floor, they are exhibiting paintings. Wow, it smells like oil. Wonderful.
The end of the world at the palm of my hand. When it all goes to hell, will you still be my friend? My face to the sea and my...
This is my favorite corner here at Cittadella because it's quiet. There are almost no people because it's not very well known. It's kind of hidden. So it is my green oasis of nature and calm and peace. And we are going to stay here a little bit. It's almost 2 o'clock. It's very warm. Sun is shining, 26 degrees. And we'll be going a bit to the post office and then to the accommodation where I will pack the rest of the things and go towards the airport. And slowly my stay here is coming to an end, and I had an amazing time. But I will show a little bit more of Gozo. Bobbin lace making is an ancient craft on Gozo. It's very delicate and intricate, made out of linen threads or silk threads, and I got some pieces here that I'm very proud of owning them. For example, these pieces, the square pieces, are made out of the lady explained me it's an English technique, and one is out of linen and the other is out of silk. I will do a close-up to show you. This round piece is made out of silk thread. It's absolutely amazing. It's so precious and beautiful. And I plan to use it below or under flower vases because I have many small flower vases in my shop. This is made out of linen. It's also kind of a square shape. And those are book signs. I love to read books, and these are perfect for my new books that I got from Romania. The ones from the church, maybe you remember, from the monastery, from the nuns monastery. The black ones are made out of silk thread, and the cream and off-white one is linen. And I also bought 2 shawls. That's a crochet shawl, wool crochet. This is for me. And this is for someone special. She would love it because she likes it cozy and and it's so fluffy and cozy. Everything is handmade by the lady. Unfortunately, she said that she's losing her sight, so we won't have the chance to have too many pieces from her in the next years, but she has enough in the store, and she's very happy to talk to people, to tourists, to explain all the techniques, and her pieces and products, everything is made with love and passion. And I told her that I'm an artist, and yeah, she was happy. She was happy to chat with me. I printed my boarding pass and some instructions that I need, and here behind me, so I did all the printing here at the bookstore. Is my favorite bookstore. It's absolutely nice. I don't have time to film it inside, but you'll find English books, magazines, and anything you need, like stationery, and yeah. So I'm good to go now. I am 1 hour into the travel back home. I left the accommodation at 4:45, now it's 4:45. I'm enjoying a kidney zest on the ferry, the fast ferry to Valletta. I love kidney, especially since now they have the zero sugar version. I will arrive home at a bit over 2 a.m. so I think 2:10 or 2:15 a.m. but it's fine. I knew that it's a long trip. I have books with me, I have magazines, my laptop, so everything is okay, everything is good. I hope that you are enjoying it with me. Maybe I'll film a little bit in Valletta because I have like 1 hour time to take the bus to the airport, and yes, everything is absolutely wonderful.
The last breath of summer is blowing down our necks, and soon we'll wave goodbye to the fleeting bliss. Because you are like a tidal wave, ripping up my life, and living without trace. And you know that I'm your silent patient.
Hello from Valletta. I arrived about 10 minutes ago by the fast ferry, and I decided to stop here to have a coffee. I'm feeling a little bit tired. We have a coffee and a baguette with traditional Maltese bread, a tuna baguette. In 1 hour, the bus will depart from here to the airport. I check the time, yeah, it's 6 p.m. so in about 55 minutes it will leave from here. And yeah, I'm wearing one of my tops. It's getting a little bit cold, so I will take the shawl now that I bought today from the lady. I'm also wearing one of the earrings, a pair of earrings that I bought yesterday from Gozo. Also, I'm wearing Eau de Toilette, Eau Sans Sense by Diptyque. I mentioned it before, it's absolutely perfect. It's very light and fitting to this climate here. So I'm looking for putting this on. It's a crochet. Yes, it's really nice and cozy. It has been a good time, a good week, less than a week, only 5 days, but I think the secret to having a nice time on a short, compressed time is to know the places, to know what you like, what you enjoy, to not start to look, to search, to try, and we know those places, and yes, we went to those spots where we know that it's going to be nice. We saved a lot of time and we had an amazing time. Another thing that I would like to mention, because life is not perfect, on the first day when I arrived here, I unfortunately lost the covers of my microphone, both covers. One is made out of a sponge and the other is fluffy against the wind, and I was upset. I'm not a person that cries after objects. It's not about the objects, but everything relating this project, this YouTube, filming, the camera, everything that I have, all the pieces that I have bring me a lot of joy. And they were also both with efforts. They were both with my family's help, because I like to have a good quality, and I felt sad that I lost it in a fracture of a second. It flew, I guess, while I was walking on the street, and I couldn't find a replacement. They don't sell replacements. Only I had to order a new microphone. And yesterday at Kempinski, at the hotel, it was extremely windy on the terrace, and the camera simply flew out of my hands. It fell one floor down on a marble floor. It destroyed the lens. So the camera is good, I'm grateful, but the lens is destroyed. It's not focusing. Maybe you notice it. It's not focusing, it's not zooming in and out, and I had to order a new lens. And on my wish list for this year was a gimbal, but everything now is set back. So I ordered the microphone and the lens, a new investment. I have everything since 1 year, and I never had any issue, any problem. I didn't forget anything around, because I have a bag. I've made a bag, a big bag, where I'm keeping everything inside, very organized and safe. Everything is padded inside. And yeah, so this was a bit sad. Another sad point is that I'm missing my cats extraordinarily much, too much. I know that they're well taken care of by our lovely neighbors. They go twice to them to feed them, to change the water, to play a little bit with them. But I'm absolutely in pain. My heart is aching, because I miss them. I miss them. They are inside the house, so they are not going out at all, and they are used to go out. And I decided that tomorrow I will not be at the shop, which means that today, when I will arrive at the central station in Vienna at 1:10 a.m. to go to my shop to stick another note to the window that I won't be on Saturday, so I won't be tomorrow at the shop, which is kind of okay, because it's not an usual opening day, but I'm respecting everyone, and I like to keep everyone informed if they plan to come to the shop. To apologize that I won't be able to be in, but starting with next week, as during the normal opening hours, I lost the napkin. Because all I wish is to be with my cats, to kiss them, to hug them. They need me, I'm sure. They need the warmth of my skin, and simply the safety that we are here, we are around, and nobody abandoned them. So yes, that's the plan for the weekend. I thank you so much for coming here with me to Malta. I hope that you enjoyed my trip, my travel. I fully did. I charged my batteries, exactly what I wanted to do. And yeah, starting with next week, work begins. I will take you with me in any interesting place that I will find, I will see, or be invited. Actually, I am invited to an interesting place next weekend, but you will see where. Like I always say, health is very important, so please stay healthy, stay blessed, and I promise to see you soon again. Bye.